It's Monday morning at 11. I got out of class a bit early, and I'm on the way to do some rendering. Definitely a good day so far. A little bit drizzly, and I'm going to try to keep my feet dry. The knee pad project was completed, and people turned out some pretty awesome models. It's Tuesday morning and I still haven't posted my vlog from last week. On the plus side though, it's about 7:30 and I have plenty of time to go to the comm building, print out my lab for the morning, and go do the lab. I'm in the environmental sciences building once again on my way to the physics lab. And I stopped because I noticed that it smells like my grandfather's old basement in Massachusetts. And that's a strangely comforting feeling. Just thought you all wanted to know that. Alright, got out of CAD class and had some pretty good feedback on my rendering. Overall, the problems were basically what I already knew about. The cockpit needed to be more detailed on my flying air purifier, and a couple of ellipses were off, but otherwise, it turned out quite nicely, and I'm pretty happy about that. Anyway, now I'm off to dinner, and then a haircut, possibly. And then, I'm going to prototype some sporks in the lab. So here is the community norms and expectations for Eden's Hall second floor, among which are clear communication, commitment to hospitality, respecting private and public space, and of course the most important of these, don't touch Scott! It would appear my haircut worked out pretty nicely. Also, I managed to prototype about 4 different sporks in cardboard. They're really rough, but they're interesting ideas, and hopefully they'll come together in the final styrene project. Well, just had a bit of an unpleasant surprise walking to physics. I went by this nice person, said good morning to her, and then, right as I passed, the smell of smoke just hit me like a sledgehammer. And because there's no wind right now, it didn't dissipate till 30 or 40 feet after I passed her. That sucks. So yeah, this is why I don't like smoking, or being around people who smoke for that matter. So yeah, next time I'll hold my breath. But the problem is everyone's got fog breath this morning, so it's hard to tell who's smoking and who's not. Hashtag 12th man forever. It's a +3 day today. It was raining a bit this morning too. I just got out of physics and I posted my vlog from last week yesterday. Finally that's gone, but I didn't overlap, so fortunately for you, this vlog is going to still be a full week long, and hopefully I'll get it done on time. It's dark and windy. It's been a blustery day most of the day, actually. Much more like winter of what I'm used to, except it's more like 60 degrees out here, which is quite impressive, and I'm not complaining. The knee pads from Monday are now also on display, and they look brilliant. That one's mine.
Wait, Jeff, what did you say?
This is going on the vlog, by the way.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing actually.
This is going on it.
Just finished up some basketball work, and I got some free popcorn because it was in the bleachers and someone left it. As much as I like the dining hall, I'm afraid this sticker inside of my cup is a new low. Trees just don't know what to do with themselves today. It's so windy. Just got out of the wood shop helping some ID students construct new tables for the sophomore studio. It's pretty interesting. Today's going to be pretty packed. Got, after finishing that, quick lunch with a prospective student, then work, then a couple of errands, then more work, then honors board, and dinner, and, well, studio as much as I can, then blues for hours. It's been a frenzied day of work and school and assorted things. Just coming out of the shop after doing a couple of mold things for my sporks. Got an action plan for tomorrow, and now it's time to dance. Alright, just popped out of the studio. I finished making some developments on my sporks and gotten some sanding techniques started, which is great. But I have a feeling it's going to take many hours to get up to that polished shine that's anywhere close to the polystyrene's original sheen there. But I'm prepared to do that both, well, maybe tonight, but definitely tomorrow. And the main design seems to be working pretty well. I've got to make sure that spoon is also molded. That's proving to be another difficult part. So if I can get the shape the way I want it, and get the sanding the way I want it, then this project is in the bag. Successful dinner security shift. Pretty much completed. Well, it's Sunday morning at about 10:30. No, not 10:30. 11 now. And I'm heading over to brunch to get some food. I have made some mistakes involving staying up late the past couple of nights, even though I wasn't technically doing work during them. And I'm disappointed in that. So I think I'll do my best to change that going forward. If I'm going to stay up late, it probably should be about work, because then I can get more stuff done the following morning if I don't stay up late just having fun, more or less. So I'll make those promises to myself stick this time, and we'll see what happens. Spring is in the air. Welcome to February. Well, finished up my Spork project, I believe. Done a bunch of sanding, up to 1,000 grit sandpaper. And I think I've got it smooth and sultry to hold. Of course, we'll have to see if the craftsmanship is up to snuff, but from what the others have been saying, they seem to like it, and that's always a good sign. So, with this polystyrene plastic, some intensely great craftsmanship was required. And I may have risen to meet that challenge. At least that's what I believe so far. It's just about midnight, which means we're about to officially launch into the next week. So, that being said, I think I'll pack up here and post this vlog now. Have a good night, folks. I'll see you next time.